Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. It's your boy Benin Francis. Listen, today we're going over why you have to get lean in 2026. All right, no more putting this off, no more putting off your health, no more not taking yourself serious and coming up with excuses. You have to get lean, and I'm telling you that. So we're gonna walk through this video today. Get out some notepads, pen, paper if you want to take some notes. I got some coffee here, but we're just gonna go through, guys, like some realistic expectations, things I don't really hear talk about as much, but I just wanted to consolidate them in a way that's easy to digest and things that really make sense. It's not just for hype, you get what I'm saying? So number one, respect. When you're lean, when you're in shape, when people can physically see that you take care of yourself, you're gonna garner respect from men and women, but specifically women. And specifically for a lot of you guys, your woman, your girlfriend, your wife, you want to get the most cooperation, right, and satisfaction out of a relationship and out of your woman. Be a man of your word. I'm so serious. Like, you can try to tell your girl, do these things. You can try to ask and pander and do these different things, but action speaks louder than words, like straight up. And we're like this too. I don't take a lot of things at face value. People tell me stuff, I like to see action. I like to see that they're actually doing what they're talking about. It goes no different for your dating life and in your relationships. Your woman is a reflection of you. So be the example, set the example. If you want her to live a healthier lifestyle, make sure you're the standard and you're living that healthier lifestyle. It starts with you guys, all right? And as she sees you putting that work in, she's gonna see, yo, he getting up 5 a.m., 6 a.m., after work, he's going to the gym. He's putting that work in. He's putting his health first, and he's taking care of his priorities, and he's being a man of his word. The respect is going to go through the roof. It's going to significantly cut down on a lot of issues, all right? God and your purpose should be first as a man, then your woman, then your family. When you have that order correct, all the other things will be taken care of, because God's never going to tell you to not take care of, your wife and your family. But when you start putting things out of order, you know what I'm saying, it starts getting a little chaotic. But yeah, guys, we're out here in Miami right now, so I'm sweating a little bit. It's hot, but it's all right. Now, from other men as well, when you walk into an establishment, walk into the gym, I mean, anywhere on this planet, right, and another man sees you and you're built, you look lean, you look strong, you look like you can handle yourself, there's just a certain level of respect there, because he's thinking, now, is this guy a fighter, boxer, athlete? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, does he do something? Like, now he's thinking a little bit. And if it was a potential threat or someone that might want to start some conflict with you, it places a second thought in their head now, because you don't look like an easy target. In the military, one of the things that we got in training was to be a hard target, to not be a soft target. The difference between a hard target and a soft target is that a hard target means that, I don't know, I may not be able to accomplish the damage I want to do with this particular individual or set of individuals, because they look like they're going to give me a run for my money. Like, I may not be able to carry out the threat. A soft target is, oh, that's an easy kill, that's an easy prey. I can easily do as much damage as I want, because they look unprepared. They don't look like they can handle what I'm about to throw at them. So be a hard target, guys, okay? When you go out in public, and there's no better way to do that, there's no other way to do that than to be in top shape. When you walk into anywhere and people see you, they notice it, they see it, other men see it, right? And even if they don't give you any issues, or there's a loud, rambunctious guy, right? He just might not come up and shake your hand and be like, oh, you're so lean, but he just gonna be quiet around you specifically. But other people, he's loud and rambunctious, but around you, he may chill out, because he doesn't know what you're capable of. You get what I'm saying? So obviously, learn how to fight, learn how to use a firearm and things like that. But at the very minimum, at least look like you can. All right, now we have number 2, right? Being in shape and being lean is gonna make you a more disciplined individual, okay? Now, this coincides with being the healthier version of you, but the reason you want to be a disciplined individual is because in order to really achieve a high level of success, in order to achieve a lasting success, or to be a great family man, right? To be that pillar in your family, to be that person that, you know, people will look to and call on and respect, you have to be very disciplined. And that comes with paying attention to detail, right? Attention to detail. Another military topic that was taught to us was attention to detail. That's why in any type of boot camp or training you see with like Marines or anybody in the military, they're screaming at you while you're making your bed. They're screaming at you while you're tying your shoe. They're screaming at you while you're doing like brushing your teeth, like the most minute tasks. Because in training and in combat, you don't have time to really think. You only have time to act on what has been trained into your nervous system and into your body. So they put these stressors on you under the most minute basic tasks so that you can operate almost autonomously, like automatically, right? So we're in a battle whether you realize it or not in life. We're in the heat of battle. Like there's so many things vying for your attention, trying to steal your attention, trying to steal your masculinity, trying to take from you. So you are in a battle, man. You're in a fight. And the only way to wage war back is to be disciplined, to be someone who's not easily taken advantage of. So you have to be paying attention to things. And at the foundation, if you can't pay attention to what you eat every single day, right, you've lost. If you're not paying attention, even if you don't track with an app, like you have no awareness of what you are consuming and putting into your body on a daily basis, you've lost. You get what I'm saying? You're drifting, as Outwitting the Devil says. Track what you eat. Have an idea of how much protein, how much calories, what am I overeating, am I over consuming? Have an idea, right? And then start working out. You guys can do, you know, I don't need calisthenics. I think someone says it's pronounced differently, whatever. But you know what I'm talking about. Pull-ups, push-ups, dips, bodyweight squats. You don't have to go to the gym if you don't have money to go to the gym. But there's so many free resources online you can find. ChatGPT, other creators that will have plans and things like that, not just mine, that you can do, right? Because I care about you being a healthier you. I don't really care how you get there. I'd like you to use my program, but I don't care whether you use my program or not. I want you to be a better you, right? So another thing on the idea of health that I don't hear a lot of people talk about is the lack of brain fog, bro. I'm telling you, like, when you get in shape and you literally just start eating healthier, I don't know whether it's necessarily just from the lack of processed foods or maybe because you're just a more disciplined individual or both, but the clarity you have, bro, like it's like a detox from all the dopamine hits, I guess. That just basic things like walking outside in the sun and talking to you guys. I feel amazing, man. Like, and I just feel like I can think clearly because I've gotten in top shape and because I've gotten lean. Like I feel just refreshed at basic tasks, like going for a walk. When normally, if you got all these dopamine hits going on throughout the day, you're watching things you shouldn't be watching online, eating things you shouldn't be eating, not sleep, like, you know, you're going to not enjoy just the basic things of life, you know. So getting lean comes with a lack of brain fog, which allows you to operate at a higher level as well. Now last but not least, guys, right, being lean gives you an advantage in today's society, which is also why I talk about this a lot. It's because it comes with benefits. I wouldn't talk about this so much and make videos about this if I didn't believe it could give you a better life. I've been on both sides of it, of not being lean, not being in shape, being overweight, and being in shape and being lean. So it gives you an advantage in today's society. And I'll break it down for you, okay? We're gonna start with some just like not extreme cases, and then we're gonna talk about some extreme cases. So not extreme cases would be you walk into a spot, maybe there's no tables left for you and your lady, right? And you didn't do your job and weren't having attention to detail and you didn't book the spot. Or maybe you did try to book a spot, but they're just sold out. You walk into the spot, you're lean, you're jacked, your lady's looking good. You know, they come out and say, hey, sorry, you know, we're full for the night. And you're just like, ah, man, okay, I was really looking to come here with my lady and whatnot, XYZ. You know, is there anything, can you ask the manager for me? The manager comes out, sees you, sees your jack, sees you in shape, you look like something, right? Sees your girl, he's like, okay, nah, these guys look like they belong here. Like, nah, this is a good look for the establishment. You know what, man? Hey, come with me, man. Let's get you seated. That happens a lot, all right? It gives you an advantage because most of society is just drifting. Most of men in society are drifting. like they're not on point, like they're not aware. So when you walk into a room with that different energy, bro, it raises the frequency. It literally makes people kind of on the edge. They kind of come to attention. They lean in a little bit more with you because you are doing what is right for you, right? You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're living in alignment. You're not over consuming. You're not gluttonous. You're not lustful. Like, you're living in alignment, and people they gotta respect that. You get what I'm saying? So it comes with some of those advantages. Now, in an extreme case of danger, or when you literally need to fight for your life or survival, if you're out of shape, bro, I think guys underestimate how tiring it is to fight another grown man. Like, wrestle a grown man and fight. Like, anybody that's a boxer or wrestler or does jiu-jitsu, it is tiring, bro. 2 to 3 minutes of wrestling another man that's trying to like bro, it's tiring. If you can't walk up a flight of stairs, how can you fight and defend somebody? Like, how can you defend your family or your girl if you can't walk up a flight of stairs without getting winded, or you got a gut and you're just tired all the time? So in an extreme case of survival where you literally have to fight for your life, being in shape is an advantage. Being strong is an advantage. Like, just because we're lean, like, that doesn't mean like you're not strong. We're still very strong. We're just lean. You get what I'm saying? It gives you an advantage over your enemy or over an adversary, or if you have to run for your life. If there's some crazy thing going on, an attack, or where you're at, and you gotta literally run, or you have to carry somebody, or you have to pull up your kids and lift your girl up, lift them out of a house. Like, that's what I think about. And a lot of guys can't do a pull-up. Like, they couldn't even save their own life if they were hanging off of a cliff. So, and I'm looking at a dude right now walking across the street shirt off. He needs this video. Like, bro, anyway, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, bro couldn't save himself right now if he was hanging off that ledge. You get what I'm saying? So in extreme cases, being lean will give you an advantage of being able to survive and carry out your bloodline. You get what I'm saying? So I hope this video resonated with you. I'm passionate about this. I'm fired up about this because this is what I live every day, and this is the things I think about, which is why I'm talking about these things, guys. But I really want you this year, you know, turn this video off, man, and put down the garbage. Stop making excuses and start living your better life today. All right. And if you need help with that, I just dropped a program called the Identity Shift, which is going to give you the mindset and the vehicle to get there. Okay, I'll leave the link in the description. If you want to talk to me one-on-one on a strategy call, we can do that as well. But you guys be blessed. Continue to level up out here, man, and I will see you in the next one. Let's get it.